Hi friends, it's Jackie with another video showing you how easy it is to stamp. These I call my Stampin' Made Simple videos. Today I want to show you how to make this card. Now what I like about this one is there's not a lot of layers. There's just the 3 layers that you see there, but otherwise it's flat. And you know, sometimes I feel like we just put so much stuff on them and I use a bazillion dimensionals, you know, they're my Stampin' Crack, but things get so bulky and then sometimes they're difficult to mail. So this time I wanted to try to get some dimensional look here without a lot of layers. So we are using the Flourishing Phrases stamp set. This stamp set is so versatile. I just love that there's so many different words in it. And what we're going to do, I'll just show you how easy this card is. I'm starting with my piece of Whisper White here that is 5 by 3 3/4. And what I did, we're going to actually mask off where these words are going to go. So I took my layering frames circles and I cut out of a Post-it note my circle. Now when you do this, make sure you get some of the sticky part on here so you know it's going to stick to your cardstock where you want it. And I'm going to just kind of eyeball this to the center, up towards the top a little bit, and we'll just go ahead and press that on there. And now we are going to stamp our flourishes, flower. I'm not really sure what to call these images, so we'll just ink it up good. Because the stamp is so big, my circle doesn't quite mask the whole thing, so I'm going to use a piece of scrap paper on here as well, because when I go to stamp this, I want it to come up off of my circle here onto my cardstock, but I don't want the stem in that to come down towards the bottom. So we're going to just go on here and we're going to give it some nice pressure. Okay, and you can see here where I prevented it from coming down that way. So we'll do that again. This time I'm going to just flip this over and I'm going to make sure I don't get stem down there. And this time I'm going pretty far down because I want to pretty much cover the front there, get some nice flower images. So there you can see we're masked here, so we're keeping it nice and clean underneath. And then there's still quite a bit of space there, so I'm going to fill this in with some leaves. You know, to make that circle really pop and, you know, almost look like a layer, we want stamping all the way around. So you can see how my circle's kind of popping there. Now, before I peel that off, I want to use the wood grain background and just kind of fill it in, give it a more finished look. So we'll ink this up. Now, the easy way to stamp backgrounds like I've shown before is upside down. Keep your Post-it note on there. We're going to just lay it on top of our inked up stamp, bring some scrap paper over. I like to just take my pad and flip it over and then rub. Give it some nice pressure. Make sure you get in the middle so you get a crisp circle masked off. And then we're going to just pick that up. Okay, it's looking like kind of a mess, but look at how pretty it looks once I peel that off. You know, now, if I didn't tell you, it almost looks like there's an actual layer of cardstock there. So finally, we're going to just stamp our words. You'll see the words I used here. It's actually 2 stamps. So I put them together on the block so I can stamp at one time. We'll use some soft suede ink and line that up about in the middle. I used the wrong color. I guess I used crumb cake. It looks okay. You can see that one's the soft suede, but you get the idea. Just layered it on some cardstock, and then on the inside I added some words and another one of those images. And there's our really simple card. Thus, like I like to say, Stampin' Made Simple. I hope you like this and you give masking a try. Have a stamp happy day. See you again.